Hello everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I've been tagged to do a little tag from Just Living tagged me, and her name is Paula, and she did a live stream this morning, and I actually was enjoying that live stream. I had to come and go. I actually Chromecast her to the TV so that I could go upstairs and get ready for work, and I could go out to the chickens and actually still hear her. It was really loud. Then I had driven to work. I had to turn it off, and I drove to work, and when I got to work I put her back on and she was still there, and so we had a little more conversation, and I was making the pizza for the kids at school. On every Wednesday I make their pizza. I cook it for them, and that's their breakfast. I prepare the breakfasts for the kids, and then the rest of the day I am with the children in their classroom, and then when it's lunchtime I deliver their lunches. So I've got like sort of a dual job. I'm not the lunch lady, but I am the lunch lady. Okay, here's the tag now. The tag had to do with whether I liked snowboarding or skiing. Now, I've only skied once, and it was when my brother had made skis in high school, and we had a hill in the backyard, and we used to stand up on his skis and go down the hill, and it was fun, but I've never really skied, and I've never really snowboarded other than that. Now, do I make a snowman or a snow angel? Well, we've made snowmen more often than snow angels. Snow angels are when the little kids are around, we might make snow angels more often, but I don't go out in the snow at all. But we did make a snowman. I will try to show you a picture of the snowman. We'll see. If you see it, then you know I did it. If you don't see it, then you know I didn't do it. So now, do I like hot chocolate or hot cider? Well, I don't really care for hot cider. I have had it, but I would prefer to drink hot chocolate. But because I'm on keto, hot chocolate's got too many carbs, so I don't drink hot chocolate. But to give me that little bit of chocolatey taste, I have put protein shake in my coffee. And the protein shake that I use is very low in carbs, and it's a chocolate flavor. So that makes it, and then I whisk it real good. And that's the one I put with my MCT oil and my collagen and my butter. And I whisk it good and make a lot of bubbles. I like the bubbles. The bubbles are really good. And so hot chocolate would be the one for me. Knitted mittens or leather gloves? Well, I don't wear mittens, but I have knitted mittens before. A long time ago. You have to have a stitch counter and a stitch holder, and it's really not. It's not the easiest because of the thumb. If you didn't have to put a thumb in there, it probably would have been easier. You can do thumbless mittens like babies would wear. The leather gloves, I don't have a pair of leather gloves. I have a pair that is sort of, I think, well, maybe I do have a pair of leather gloves, but they were gardening gloves. They're not gloves that I'd wear in the winter. My hands would be too cold. Ice skating or sledding? I have ice skated, but I'm not real good at it. I can roller skate, but I can't ice skate. Or sledding. Sledding, we used to slide down the hill, but we didn't use the sleds unless it was a real icy hill. You can't use a sled on a hill unless it's icy because the rungs won't travel through the snow. So we used to bring the sleds down to the creek and maybe sled on the creek. But if we were going to slide down a hill, we used to use, it was actually the bottom of a refrigerator, a flat panel that we used. Part of a refrigerator. I don't know what part it was, but it was a flat metal panel. And you pack the snow and when you go down the hill. So I probably would prefer to maybe ice skate because it's indoors. I don't want to skate outside. I have skated on a pond before, but it's cold. Chili or soup? Well, chili, I like chili and I like soup, so that would be a hard one to choose. But because I'm on keto, the chili would probably have to not be, unless it was just the ground beef and the flavoring of a chili stuff put in it. But I can't have the beans. And the soup, I like all soups, but some soups are higher in carbs, so I would have to stay away from that too. And if it's a broth, which would be brodo, I would want to put some pasta in it. You can't put pasta in it. So I guess I can't choose either one because I like them both, but they both have something that I'd want something that I'm not supposed to have. Okay. Cozy, would I like to be cozy outdoors or cozy indoors? Well, there's no cozy to be outdoors, to be honest. You're cold unless you bundle up like an Eskimo, really bundled. But then you're not cozy, you're just bundled. I rather stay indoors. Earmuffs or a cap? I wear earmuffs. I wear earmuffs from, oh gosh, I started wearing them probably in September, and I don't take them off until the end of June just about, because the air still has a nip in the air and it's cold and my ears feel cold. In fact, the girls at work would kind of tease me because when I stop wearing the earmuffs, they go, it's warm enough to not wear the earmuffs. They're kind of surprised because I wear them way past time that you shouldn't be wearing them. S'mores or marshmallows? I've had s'mores when I was in Girl Scouts. They put the s'mores in the tin foil, the cracker in the tin foil with the Hershey candy on top, and then the marshmallow, and we'd wrap it up and we'd put it on the grill that had the fire underneath. And they were, when you do that to them, they're so sweet that I really didn't like them. As far as a marshmallow goes, I like a marshmallow before it's been roasted or put on the stick and cooked in the fire. I would probably eat only one because I don't really care for either one very much. Winter Olympics or Super Bowl? Well, I never watched the Super Bowl, and the Winter Olympics, I do watch some of those once in a while. It used to be, I don't watch them now very much at all, in fact. When I was younger and there was nothing on television except for the Olympics, then you'd watch. The skiing was kind of interesting and the skating was interesting. But other than that, I don't watch the Olympics either. So I didn't watch the Super Bowl, and I really don't watch much of the Olympics. Now, I'm supposed to tag someone, but I don't know who to tag because I have seen this tag floating around for a fair length of time now. So I don't know who has done it and who has not done it. And if you want to do it, you can do it. If you don't, it's fine too. But if you'd like to do the tag, then just do the tag and let me know that you did the tag, and I'll watch your tag. So I'd like to thank Paula once again for tagging me, and her channel name is Just Living. Her picture is eggs in a basket. I think they're in a basket, but it's brown eggs is what her little picture is for her channel. So if you find it, you would know it's her because it's got the eggs. So thank you very much, and I will talk to you all at another time. So bye, everybody.